If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also, go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new album in the description. Travis Scott is back. At least he's performing again, apparently. So today I wanted to go over these new clips and new information that we have concerning Travis Scott and what the future, holds for him after those events of November 5th at Astroworld Festival, where I think to date, 10 people was the final number of people that died there, and of course that had quite some aftermath for Travis Scott getting dropped off of Coachella, for example, and also people just not wanting him to perform at their venues and at their shows. And this, of course, this was a big hit to his career. Also, the singles he released that day, so Escape Plan and also Mafia with J. Cole, it didn't do that well as a result of that. So today I wanted to go over this new clip that we have of him at a private pre-Oscar show where he performed some songs, and this is actually the first time that we've seen him perform ever since Astroworld Festival. So let's jump straight into this. So this is the clip. This was posted to TMZ. Of course, they're the first ones to, come by this information and post it. We can see Travis Scott at, as I already said, a private pre-Oscar party. This is all taking place in Bel Air at a house party, apparently. Some people that attended are, for example, Tyga, YG, Serena Williams, Venus Williams, Leonardo DiCaprio, for example, and just, pretty big, high-profile people attending there. And we can see in this video Travis Scott performing Sicko Mode among other tracks that we can see him perform there. So it seems like he was willing to again hop on the stage, even though this is of course nothing compared to the stages he was doing at, for example, Astroworld Festival. It's just like a little DJ booth that they set up and him just like rapping there, just kind of like a come up, like when he was young and doing shows for free on the come up. That's kind of what it looks like. But I guess this is the right way to ease into things again, so that when he does hop on those big stages again, which I have no doubts that Travis Scott will get back to that level again, then he won't have as big of a contrast and as big of a change all of a sudden as when, for example, now he's kind of slowly easing into it again. So I think for him mentally also, this is the right way to go, because you gotta put yourself in his situation. The last time that he performed and went on stage and thought that everything was fine, more than 10 people ended up dying, and him not noticing them having that trouble in the crowd and stuff like that. So I guess that is pretty traumatizing, and he talks about that as well. And for example, his interview with Charlemagne that I would really recommend you go check out. It was right after the whole thing took place. I think it was December or January that interview came out. And he was talking about how he dealt with it, how he wants to continue going on with his career after this big hit to his reputation, of course. But this is the one thing, and we do have more information on Travis Scott. This is not the only thing. This dude is apparently getting active again, because only a couple of hours ago yesterday, Mike Dean took to his official Instagram account, which is the real Mike Dean Instagram account with like 500,000 followers. So this is the real Mike Dean, and he posted a picture of Travis Scott in the studio, and he captioned it at Travis Scott in the loft in New York. So obviously where he does a lot of the work that Mike Dean is doing. So it seems like Travis is teaming up again with Mike Dean. They've collaborated many times before, of course. They've worked together very closely. But it seems like Travis is recording new music, because we can see him at the mic, obviously. So it does seem like there's gonna be some new Travis music coming out sometime soon. Now, of course, it's always the same way that these rollouts work. We're getting some kind of rumor that something is coming. Then we also got this picture of a producer that then again sparks some rumors, and then him performing at the Oscars party. So it all seems like something is coming very soon. If it is dystopia, if it is utopia, we gotta wait till Travis gives us some official information on this. If we do end up getting official confirmation or any type of really secure leaks or news, then I'll be here to update y'all. So make sure you're subscribed if you want to stay up to date and in the realm for this new Travis Scott stuff, utopia, dystopia, all of that. So make sure you're subscribed. That's very important if you want to stay up to date with this. So Travis Scott private Oscars party performing again, the first time since the Astroworld Festival incident, and then also Mike Dean posting a picture of him in the studio in New York with him. Also, there are some rumors, even though this is not confirmed, of Travis dropping a new single that is produced by Southside. I'm really not sure where these rumors come from. They've been reported by TMZ and also Double XL. I'm really not sure where they come from. Maybe Southside said something about this. If you have the plug and information on this, then please let me know. But so far, I don't know where this is coming from. But apparently, it seems to be happening because that, a lot of people are saying this, and I think that there will be something to this. So expect a Travis Scott single that is produced by Southside in the very near future. This could be the first single to a new Travis Scott project that is then all part of this all, low-key rollout and stuff like that I was just explaining. It would make sense, but as I said, really not confirmed. Travis Scott has been going through, some stuff publicly as well over the past couple of weeks, mainly also concerning his second child with Kylie Jenner that they named Wolf, but now have changed, the name of it. So it seems like Travis Scott is out there again in the headlines and out there again getting covered by the media, even if it's not for the music necessarily. But of course, that in turn then also helps translate that traction and that relevance over into music. And, that's always how artists do this. And Travis Scott has profited hugely from his association with Kylie, for example. So I'm guessing he's going to use that as well on this new album and this new track that are still supposed to drop. So that's kind of like all the Travis news that we've gotten ever since I made the last video on him, kind of to get y'all caught up. But of course, the most important one, him performing at this pre-private Oscars party, because apparently he wants to perform again, and that is a very big step for someone that has gone through what Travis has gone through. Not to put him in like a victim's position, because obviously he's not. I do think there is some fault from him in all of that, but I've made a lot of videos on that, so go check those out. That dropped around the time if you want my full take on this. But I'm just saying, for him to perform again is a very big step, also meaning for the fans of his music that we're likely going to get some very soon. Also then supported by Mike Dean working with him. Then also this rumor that the Southside single is coming out, and then also him, just being in the headlines for that Kylie child of his. So I guess this is all kind of coming together all of a sudden, and it's creating some type of wave that's going to translate over into commercial success for his music. Anyway, that's my take on all of this, my interpretation of these news. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think that single with Southside is actually coming? Do you know anything about that, where that rumor came from? How do you feel about him performing again? Do you think that Mike Dean is actually working on new Travis music in terms of utopia, dystopia? All of that, please let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.